All right, we're back. Another upper body session today. We're gonna start out. We're gonna do those bear to like at a, I don't know, star or Superman kind of plank catches first. And we're gonna hit our pull up, iso hold, drop catch, pull up, iso hold. Again, working on that power exploding up in the horizontal or the vertical pulling motion, and then we're gonna pair it with overhead. I think we're gonna go standing today. Standing overhead. We'll really work on arching, extending the spine back, getting that spring, that reflex into the overhead, kind of that soccer ball throw. Then we'll do the twisting landmine press as well. That's going to be our opening 4 movements, and then we'll get into some more strength work as we go with some drop catch, banded bench press again. So let's get going here. Just got to figure out some room here. Probably going to be the head-on version today rather than from the side, just because it's not too much crap in the way in here. We don't have a lot of space in the gym here. So the bear to plank. Oh, first set might be a little rusty here. So we're going to go a couple second iso hold at the top, drop catch, right into another pull up. Mustache in my mouth. Ooh, shoulders are a little cranky this morning. Alright, so just lean back, like Fat Joe says, and really stay on that spine, which you can see I can barely do. What did I say? Throw a little bit of weight on these this week. Again, we're just trying to rotate fast on these. First set, a lot of times just knocking off some of the rust. A little up late last night. Watching WrestleMania Night 2. Got Stone Cold on in honor of Stone Cold crashing his 4-wheeler last night into the barricade. And I realized I don't think the first few camera shots got the bear plank catch thingamabobber. I don't even know what the heck they call them on camera, so we'll do it again. But again, there's no special. Everyone's gonna sell you on their special way to sell or set up training or best perfect way to program. There's no perfect way to set up a program. Do what works for you. I like to find a simple, I don't know, you want to call it a template, a program, a style, whatever it may be. Find what works for you. My form, I like to Basically go, right now in my upper body days, it's something faster and more explosive. Then it's more strength based. And then it's more kind of the accessories. Get that pump, build the tissues, build the tendons, build the muscle, get that, the hypertrophy work, so to speak, the structure, so to speak, you could call it. But that's kind of my philosophy right now. Other ways I like to set up too, or as I'll do days that are focused. I kind of got this from Workhorse training, from Locken over there, his ideas on, and then a little bit with Hunter Eisenhower too, with his force system, kind of implementing that into my ways. Even back doing just the old West Side days. If you have a strength day, a power day, where they do their max effort, and then dynamic effort days. So mine's more focused. Sometimes I'll do days that are have their strict focus. So maybe it's a strict sprint day, or maybe it's a strength-based lower body day, or a strength-based upper body day, or a speed-based upper body, or a speed-based lower. So different things like that. That's kind of how I set up. Right now it's more so, especially my upper body days, it's speed and power, explosiveness right away. My first thing after the warm-up. Then it's strength-based, then it's accessories. So again, there's no perfect way to set up your training. Find what works for you. I like to have a general, I don't know if it's a principle or guide or template kind of thing. And then we just plug and play, put in exercises based on you, based on what works for you, what you have experience with, what fits your body style, what your goals are. Again, there's a million different ways to squat. Find the variations that work best for you, the ones you like, the ones you enjoy, the ones that fit your body structure, the ones that get you the stimulus needed. There's a ton of different ways. If your goal is to build leg strength, there's a million different ways. Heck, you don't even need to squat necessarily, but squatting is a great way, whether it's back squat, front squat, they're all different, have little slight differences, but they all can work depending on who you are, what works for you. But there's no one special way to program. There's no one way that's better. We're always looking for the next best thing, and that's where I think a lot of people mess up, is we're always looking for the next best and not actually putting our focus, putting our intent to what we're doing right in front of you. And that's honestly why I don't like doing a lot of talking in my training. While I'm training, I like to do the voiceover a little bit better, but I got a little bit of time. Is because I lose focus on the training and I start talking in doing more of that, whereas I lose the intent, the effort on the actual training. So we'll see. I might do more of this today, but we'll see how it goes. We're going to finish up this is our last set of this. These exercises, our first four are our power and speed kind of upper body, and then we'll get into our drop catch, our heavy drop catch, still working on speed, but we're not going super heavy today on those for our bench, but we got the bands pulling us down again. I'll always count, whatever. But again, effort, intent, train hard. Sometimes you just need to train hard rather than find the perfect system. I've been guilty of this a lot in the past too. Rather than just putting in some good, consistent effort and intent, and then watch the results. Combine that with outside the gym, your nutrition and sleep, you're gonna be money. All right, we're gonna get on with our, this is more strength, or you can even call it a higher force little block here training. So we're gonna do our band resisted drop catch bench. So actually letting go of the bar, letting the bands pull it down faster than gravity. So again, this is going to create a higher force when we catch it, or hopefully catch it. So it's tough on this because the band's pulling so fast you can't really let go as much as without the bands. So it's basically just like taking your hands off and letting control of the eccentric and catching it and then trying to bring it right back up. So that's creating more force than just controlling a normal bench press or a push-up or something like that. And just getting more force, heavier force, higher forces, and that's what we want. We're going to do the same with the rows. So we're doing the prone, face down trap bar row. So we'll row up, drop catch at the bottom, and try and bring it back up. So we're going heavy on those. No bandit on those, just let gravity do its work. So again, creating force on that. Then we're going to do a little bit of spine movement. We're going to hit the rounding. We're going to do some Jefferson curls, some simple basic dumbbell Jefferson curls on those. But we're not working up to a heavy set on this. We're just going to do 4 sets of 3. We upped our weight from last week, so just stick in there. After this, we're going to do instead of a drop set with the bench, we're going to do our iso hold push-up, really get that stretch in the pecs, build some tendon health there with the stretch. Also help, I find it helps build some hypertrophy too with the iso holds. 1 set of that, 2.5 minutes on those. Then a pump push-up set to finish out that block. So then we'll hit our drop catches for our arms and we'll be good. So we're just going to do these and keep going. So again, it might not look like I'm really releasing because if I let full hands go, this band is right in me. So I don't have a partner, so I have this the support there. If it does drop it, it's not going to cave my chest or face in. So it's more so not under control on the lowering, the eccentric portion. You're letting gravity and the band do their job. On these, it's just gravity. Again, I found good uses for drop catches. Some people don't like them, but whatever, I don't care. Those are getting heavy. All right, Jefferson curls. Iso hold push-ups. So we're just gonna get this, hold these little Menards handles, give us a little bit of extended range, really focus on that stretch in the pecs and the shoulders, squeezing those shoulder blades together. Feels good. It's tough after actually it's really tough after going like full range benching, but it's even tough with the drop catch as well. You start to feel it pretty quick. I'm just gonna wait till it's a even number on my clock so I don't have to do any math. Any more math than is necessary, I should say. All right, we're at a minute. Ready, go. And you really think of pulling yourself down, not just sitting here to do nothing like a lot of people do with like their planks and I can hold plank for 5 minutes. Yeah, but your form sucks and you're just sitting there. You're not actually actively thinking of pulling your pecs down, squeezing those shoulder blades together. Not letting things get saggy and sloppy. Just like your body, don't let things get saggy and sloppy. Ah. 30 seconds left. Oh, I'm pushing up for this. 2, 1. Oh! Oh man. Oh. 2.5 minutes, that was a biatch. Oh. Take a little rest here. We'll do push-ups. Oh, that feels good though. There's no way I was pushing up from that. Haven't done 2.5 minutes in a while. I think the most I've ever done is 3. That would have been a struggle today. Whew. All right, we're gonna finish up. Still staying with our theme of kind of heavier drop catches. So we're gonna do drop catch curl with the strap. So throw it down, impact, impulse it, boom, catch it on the way down before it's all the way down. Rapidly bring it back up. Kind of in that catch and take the slack out think of. We're gonna drop catch skull crushers, barbell. for our triceps. We're gonna do shrugs. I did the shrugs for the first time last week. Drop catch shrugs. Same thing, drop catch, pull it back up. I actually like the feeling of those, and then we're gonna do rear delt fly. So hit those, and we'll finish fingertip hang. So we're just using the fingertips. Again, slick bar. So we'll see. We're gonna try and shoot for an entire 2 minutes. We're not gonna go 3 fingers. We know there's 4 fingers right away. To start with that. So then we'll be done. That will be our upper body day for this Monday. So let's get going. We'll finish out and enjoy.